What makes this yearly journey so special is not just the driving, the food, the fun, the entertainment, the shooting, or the hunting, as most people would assume, but it's the companionship and the fellowship between a man and his son. Join us on the 2023 Prairie Dog Palooza. I will be shooting this Aero Precision 6mm Creedmoor using 112 grain Barnes boat tail hollow points, and my son Mason will also be shooting the Franchi Momentum Varmint Elite in 223. As you guys have seen over the past years, Mason is no stranger to shooting. And on this adventure, Mason made his dad proud. The kid's a natural. Enjoy the video, guys. Alright guys, enough of the intro. Let's go ahead and head to our first stand. We know this area well, and we know where there are prairie dogs. And believe it or not, guys, it's pretty in this video, but it rained on us, and in some of the slow-mo you will see rain. If you think you're seeing it, it's raining. This was a weird weekend. But needless to say, at our first stand, we spot the first prairie dog, and this one's for Mason at 141 yards. Check out the quality of the footage. Yeah, like I said, the kid's a natural shot. In the same area, just off in the distance, I spot, about 15 minutes later, my first prairie dog. So now it's my turn. Yep, that's a target bullet. I know the difference between the target and the varmint bullet, but I didn't have any varmint bullets at that time. They had not come in the mail. This guy is playing games with Mason, but he made the fatal mistake of coming back out and sitting still. And of course, at 140 plus yards, Mason does not miss. Here's my second prairie dog. Again, you can clearly see the difference between a target bullet making a lot of foot-pounds of energy and a smaller varmint bullet making less. The varmint bullets are much more destructive, as you'll see in this shot. Yeah, pretty catastrophic. I'm on my third prairie dog, and I'm definitely going for longer range shots. 164 yards. The gun and round is still pretty new to me, but there is no missing in my shooting. Alright, just bragging a little bit. I miss every once in a while, I'll admit. Here's Mason's fourth prairie dog at only 60 yards. This is Mason's first extended shoot with a firearm. And as you guys can see, the kid is definitely deadly behind the rifle. He really liked the 223. Again, here's my fourth, 168 yards. A lot of these shots are not going to be as devastating as the 223, but effective nonetheless. There's a single flower to the right of that smaller bush, And he's right behind that little single yellow flower. None but head sticking up.
I'll shoot. I'll take a shot.
Hold on. He might stand up. How much of him can you see?
His head.
Just a whole head?
Yep.
Tell me when you see more.
Just his head.
Aim for the top of that bush where his head is and go for it. I think you hit it. I think you hit it. Alright guys, this is my 5th prairie dog. This is a good midsection shot. Little explosive, still a target bullet, but you guys get the point. You see it, right? This was a really good shot by Mason. There he is. You see him?
Yeah.
Hit him. Oh. Yes, sir. 121 yards. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's a good shot. You got 2 back-to-back. Here's my 6 out of 194 yards. I give it 2 clicks up in elevation. Boom, good hit. Only took 1. No prairie dog needed more than 1 shot in this entire outing. Here's Mason's 7th. Yeah, he shot a little high because we were trying to shoot another prairie dog that required mills, and we forgot to zero the scope back out. But it was a headshot nonetheless. Here's my 7th at 204 yards. I'd have to admit, I'm pretty confident in the gun yards. And the round at this point. On this shot, we dial back down to 0. Let's see if Mason makes a lethal shot. Yeah. This one speaks for itself. Listen to that echo, guys. This one's hard to see. He's right between those flowers at that dot. Believe it or not, another headshot by Little Man. Oh, this one's going to be pretty devastating if I remember correctly. Yeah. Alright guys, we're nearing the end of the video here. Last couple of shots. Oh, I got him. I didn't close my ears, dude.
Oh,
Mason just made a really lethal shot. That was really good. I can't believe this kid shooting that gun this good in the wind. His first time behind the 223. In the field, that is. He shot at the range before, but never at pest. And here's my last shot. Oh. Oh. Yep. He did not make it down the hole. Well, guys, that's the last shot. We're going to put up some more clips here of a couple of air gun shots, even though we didn't do that many. And this is part one of a two-part series. So we're going to pick back up again on the second part with where we left off. I think we took about 25 prairie dogs each. So next video should be 11 through 25. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get to those air gun shots. The last two shots of the video come from my 17 HM Air MK2. 24.5 grain hollow point slug at 1100 feet per second.
121.
And as you can see, she's extremely deadly. Here's slow motion. DRT, dead right there. Last shot, guys. 75 yards. Self-explanatory. Here it is in slow motion. Spine shot.